The Gamecocks will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out. It's heat. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will go to work first. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And some room to work. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all of the tools. And you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. He'll try it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Wide open spaces. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll try to run for it. And the Gamecocks pick up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see? Turning it on! Past the first down marker and still running. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Snags it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Gamecocks! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The give out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Rush is on him. Finds his man. It's Stewart. Excellent job. Flip the air there. Finding. And that defense is picking up a first down.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
To throw, it's Drones. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line. And Goes. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're able to get the ball to the back in the flat there, but how about the tackle by the linebacker out in space? That guy's not easy to bring down one-on-one, but he did an outstanding job.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. On the run, still looking. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward. Play physical. Don't get east and west.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Keeps it on the draw. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1. Creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half, but you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Virginia Tech, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Keith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and
the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. To the air, it's Groves. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Hokies decide to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Here comes the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
To the air on second down. The quick out. He's loose. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout, South Carolina. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Now improvising. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Heat. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get help on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Just a short pass to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going to try to get it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. He would have loved to make the quick return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Picks up the first down, still moving. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They're able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was big. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
South Carolina, 21.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. This is a designed run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to...
He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Crosses the 40. And he scoops his way to the 1st down. Slides to avoid the hit.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's not going to make it. And what a big stop for this defense. And they might be able to put this thing away. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it flow.
It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Trying to make magic, and the ball is caught. He's inside the 35, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Gamecocks have it for the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
QB draw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. And the returner will be knocked down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Tight end now in motion. To the air. It's drones. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down.
Turning on the Jets. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. That's caught. It's Green. Inside the 25. Out of bounds. Right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
35, Virginia Tech, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Got enough for the first. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Now on first down from the 30. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.